What is going on, guys? It's Jamos the Gamer here, back with some DayZ content for you guys. And as you can see, I've had to start fresh on a new character. Look, all my gear's gone. And basically, when I loaded the game, it started being really glitchy as I was starting out, getting ready to record and things like that. And then it started glitching about, and we all ended up in one place. Like, all the people from the server ended up in this one place, and it was so weird. Like, people were talking like friendly and stuff like that, and then some guy just started opening up, just firing everywhere, and I went down, obviously. But yeah, so it must have been a hacker getting into the server. But oh well, what are you gonna do about it? So here I got doing a new playthrough, and this character don't have anything at all. Hopefully looking around these little villages and houses, trying to find some stuff, anything like a hatchet for now, just to fend off a couple zombies. And I don't tend to be too cautious when I'm first starting out, because you haven't got much to lose, so you just got to go for it. And here, as you can see, I skipped forward to the second clip because obviously I have to do a bit of travelling to find somewhere decent to look around in. And come across this little town here, and I was just looking around, see if it's worth going into. Staying in the tree line, make sure that I'm slightly hidden in case any other players are around. I was looking around, and there's quite a lot of zombies around, so I was just trying to decide if I really wanted to go in, or I could have just bypassed it. I mean, it's probably not worth it going in, but I thought, why not? So I decided to try and weave my way in here. So I first thought this building here, the doors were open, like you could open them, and then I realised last second you couldn't. And I was coming up on this hangar. This hangar in front of me looked quite promising as I approached it. Maybe there's some food or a hatchet or maybe even a gun in there, so I thought that's definitely worth looking at. And I just checked the corner as a zombie, so I kind of checked the other side just in case, and then check around that no one else is there, and wait for him to go past. Try and look in that window, see if there was anything in there. Just using my corners to make sure that zombie was away from me before I tried going in that hangar. And I see he's out of my sight, but then I check in here, and somehow I aggro him. Like, he comes round from somewhere. I don't know if it was my lag, but then I decided to just start bandaging myself up, trying to get myself from stop from bleeding. And then I thought I did, but then my character just stood up and carried on running, so that was a bit strange. So then I quickly get in this hangar, shut the doors, should have really checked round for other players, but then hide behind this big crate here and bandage myself up properly this time, because it would have been quite funny if I'd entered there and then there's a player sitting in the corner just looking at me and I haven't seen him, and he's just like, what the hell? What is this kid doing? And then just shoot me or something. But I managed to bandage myself up, and I can still hear the zombie outside at this point. So I thought, oh, I've definitely not lost him. And as I open the door, you'll see he's right there. Managed to just evade him. Then he started going into the door for some reason, glitching a bit. And I was thinking about the rest of this town, and then obviously it wasn't much going on. But I found this building in here where I found bits and pieces of stuff. I thought this building might be quite promising. Sometimes you find some pistols in these kind of buildings, but there wasn't much, and I think I just aggroed another zombie. So I thought not much of this town is worth looking at, so I decided to just get out of there, avoiding that zombie quick. I mean, that this it is a pretty big town for where I am, like in the middle of nowhere. It is quite a big town, and but it's just a shame that a lot of the houses you can't actually access because maybe that will be something that comes into DayZ later on in developing. Like you'd be able to enter more houses and stuff. That would be quite useful. So I skip ahead here after travelling a bit, and I come across this bigger industrial site kind of thing, and I've aggroed a zombie or two on the way in. So I thought I'd have a quick look round. Going across the tracks here. At this point I thought, instead of trying to go back into the woods and lose them, I thought I might as well just quickly go around and loot this place. And I'm thinking here, I could shut the gate on them and they might not be able to get through. And then I completely fail there, trying to shut the gate in time. So I thought I'd have a quick look in here. Quick. Can't find anything. Get out of there again. Make sure I don't get trapped by the zombies. And check here, just some more empty cans. And I thought you could go in there for a second, but you couldn't. I was checking if they were still following me, which I think they were. So I decided to head up this ladder, try and escape from him. You could just see him there in the bottom corner, just sitting next to me. So I thought I'd go on the roof, try and scout out, see if there was anything else worth looking at while I'm here, or anything in the distance, or maybe other players. You've always got to look out, make sure the place is clear, because you know you want to try and survive. And if you don't check around you, it could cost you could cost you your life on this game. So I just have a quick look in front of me, and I see that building there, which you can go in, and it looked quite promising. So I was trying to figure out, just looking around, make sure no one else is there or watching, because I thought I'd head there next after I get off this roof. So then I skip to this bit, and look at this. The zombie's waiting at the bottom of the ladder for me. And he was just not moving, and so then I managed to get past him quite easily, and then I entered the building I was looking at earlier, and I find a hatchet. So a hatchet's a good weapon to start off with. It can take a few hits for it to register and kill a zombie, but it's better than nothing. And here I think I find some ammo. Yeah, I find some ammo, a hunting knife, and I think an AK clip as well. A few things. I just thought I might as well take it, because if I don't need it later on, I can just drop it, but it could come in handy. So I just crouched here because I thought that zombie was still following me, but it turned out it wasn't. And I armed my hatchet. It took me a while, just like, which one do you click? But I got it eventually. It's funny how you have to reload a hatchet on this game. I know it's still in beta stage, but it's just a little funny thing they've still got in this game. So I start crawling around here, because this is like a little preview of what I would do if I had gear, like proper gear. If I had a gun like you saw me last time, if I was in the countryside like I am now, but with decent gear, this is what I would do. I would sit there, crawl about, try and find the best way around. And I thought here, that zombie in front of me, I thought I might be able to get ahead of him here if I could sneak up behind him and take him out with the hatchet, because I wanted to go in that building. And he seemed quite a problem, so I chase him, yeah, and he just runs away. So scaring him with the hatchet like a boss there. I thought it was quite funny, just how I was like, I'm coming for you, and he's just like, don't kill me. And just ran away. And I don't think I ever saw him again. I kept hearing him, but I don't think it was much. And then I found some bandages and my first piece of food, some I think is beans I found, so that was pretty good. And I think this building has stairs, so I decided to look upstairs. Some empty cans there. Helicopter part. Is it a rotor from a helicopter? I found that. I don't know how many inventory spaces, and I found a toolbox which could actually be quite handy. I'm not quite sure what they do, but people have told me you can use them as part of fixing up stuff and things like that, so I thought it's worth taking for now, just in case. So I checked the other floors. There's not much in here, so I thought, and I check out here quickly. Nothing else. Nope. And then don't go on the roof because there's probably nothing on there, so I just start heading back down. And the zombie was actually chasing me. I thought I heard him. I managed to kill him, but my god, he scared me because I heard him. I thought he was outside of something. Got down and he was there. So here we go. We skip forward again here, and I see this big barn in the distance. Once I'd moved away from that last town, and there's usually some good stuff. Sometimes you get like farmers' shotguns, food, hatchets. There's some pretty good start stuff in that barn, like barns across the map. So I thought I'd check it out. And here's another example of me creeping about. I mean, laying down, crawling everywhere can actually be quite beneficial because you can get away with the distance between you and a zombie. Like, look here, look how close I am to that zombie, and I didn't even aggro at all. It's the best way to get around if you're trying to sneak up to buildings, or if you're in a risky area in cities. I mean, I definitely, if you have the patience to just crawl like this, like I think, yeah, I don't aggro this guy, but I think there's a guy up here on the road who I test to see how close I can get to without aggroing, and then I finally got him. So there's the entrance to the barn. I was just making sure there's no other side entrance. Like that's what I like to do. I like to look at a building and try and evaluate which is the best way to get in, which is the less risky way. Like see the position of zombies as well. And this is what I was talking about. Try and test myself against this zombie here. And I'm thinking, well, if that last one worked, this one might work as well. So I'm kind of laying. I'm not sure if I've got as much cover as I did before because I'm kind of in the road. I decided to go for it, and I aggro him. Kind of runs away at first, so I thought I'd make the most of it. So I thought about that side building, hitting all the walls, complete failure there. I'm gonna quick look around this barn. Not much going on. This is when you want to be quick. When you've aggroed zombies, other players can hear, and the zombies could be chasing you at a better speed. So I thought I'd just face them head on here, try to attack them like a boss. One goes down, the other goes down. Quick and efficient. It's just great kill. And I found some stuff inside here, I think. No, just empty cans. Why am I not surprised? But anyway, I carry on going through this barn, just double checking it. Check the zombies. That's also a good tip. When you're starting out, like, and you have to kill zombies in those kind of situations, always check them. Because look, I found some drink on that zombie, and that's quite useful. As I was starting to go a little red on my drinks bar there, so it's quite useful to search zombies every now and then. They can have some useful things on them. So I head out of this barn, and that was the entrance to that little side thing I saw before. So I thought I'd check that as well. And there was nothing in here, which it is hard when you start out, because it is quite disappointing how things you keep searching stuff. And here's a little signpost. I thought this is where I'm close to. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. And then as you can see, the sky started messing up. I started lagging a little bit. So I thought I'd end the video here, guys. Thank you for watching. It's been Jamwas the Gamer. See you next time.